Well, I just love me a really good equivalent problem that has exponents where we can express things. Just get it off my chest because I got a lot of things to share. But that's for another time, another day, another place with another person. Let's go. So exponents, B is the base. That's the big thing, right? The big, 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 big. An exponent, that's the little thing up here that tells you how many bases you should have, right? So they say have a big base. Haha, big base. More bass. No treble, more bass. Isn't there a song like that or something? I believe something about treble and bass. Oh, that tells me to have lunch, but you're gonna have to wait. I'm having lunch later. I got work to do. I got kids that need my help. I'm like a superhero. Okay, let's try this again. Superhero. See how superhero-ish you really are. Copy, paste, and bring it down. There we go. So base. So if that little number up there were to see you say, instead of an E, you put a number. Let's put, I don't know, a 3. That means we need 3 bases, whatever that base may be. And base, 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 base. Let's make this base. So we need 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. That's what it would be. Base, and it's repeated multiplication. It's always repeated. When we talk about exponents, it's repeated. Shall I repeat myself? I think I always do. Repeat, so I must be an exponent. Repeated multiplication. Multiplication. I-O-N. Repeated multiplication. Yeah, that's a mess, but you know what it is. Repeated multiplication. So I'm gonna put this little fancy dot, means multiply. That could also be known as B. Yeah, B times B times B. Yeah, that's multiplication. Okay, so 3B. Okay, what if it were an 8 and not a B? It's easy to imagine, right? If I just go like this, now we have 8s. We just happen to be working with 8s. How convenient. All right, so let's see, how many 8s do we have here in our problem? A 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5 8s. So anything that has, ooh, 8 to the 5, that's 5 8s. There's one of the answers already. Okay, yeah. But this one here is saying 5 8s plus one more 8. So this would look like this. The 5 8s right here from the 5 8s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeated what? Multiplication. That's what exponents, repeated multiplication. Then they have one more over here. So yeah, that's 6 8s. So 8 raised to the 1 plus 8, or not 8 times 8 raised to the 5 is really 8 times itself. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where the orange ones come from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that little blue one plus the little blue one makes a total of 6. And that's not what we want, right? Not that one. How about this one? This is 2 8s. 1, 2, and this is 3 8s. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, you tell me. What is this? This is 3 2s. There's no 8s here, so this can't be right. Hold on, it could be like a trick question. Yes, it could. So let's make some room here just to make sure. All right, how could this be a trick question? Let's rewrite this to make sure and find out. With the 5 out here, let's do parentheses, please. Excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses come first. What's inside the parentheses? In this case, let's make that red because I like to do rainbow. And what's the first color in a rainbow? On the top is red. So this is inside the parentheses. What does that mean? Oh yeah, what does that mean? So the 2 is the base. Oh, 2. I should make it a big blue 2. What time is your dentist appointment? 2:30. Okay, big blue 2. And the green is our little exponent, and it tells us how many bases to make. How many of those 2s are we going to make? I don't want my color system's not working. There you go. Put that little 3 up here. It tells us to make 3 of those 2s. So we got to have 3 2s. Let's make some room for the 3 2s. Let's put our little cheat thing up here. Put what we're working on up here for a moment. And I'm going to draw 3 2s. 1, 2, 3. 3 copies of a 2. 3 copies of the base. And what is this? Repeated multiplication. 2 times 2 times 2. That's what this is going to equal. 2 raised to the 3 is, well, 2 times 2 is 4, right? So this is 4. Then we still have to multiply by this 2. So I'm just going to do it like this. I'm just going to say times 2. See, I just brought it down here, and that's 8. So 2 raised to the 3 is 8. Now there's an 8. How many 8s? Do you see what's going on here? Are you seeing what I'm saying? If you take this 8 that we just made, isn't this great? And you put it inside here, because this is what we did. We just turned that into an 8. So I'm just going to erase it for a moment. Erase that. And let's go ahead and grab onto this 8 again. Now, ooh, I don't want to stretch it. That's pretty cool though. And it's in there. Okay, so now we're kind of back to where we started, right? We have a base. I'm going to make it blue. The base is inside. And this little thing up here is, we'll call it the exponent. It tells us how many of those, how many 8s do we have? You figure it out. And I'm going to let you do the last one too, so you can figure this one out too in a similar manner and see if it makes sense to you. Have a good time with that one. Oh.